Hello, this is Amiya Yuki and welcome to the stream. Today, it is time. I have 100% completed Majora's Mask and we are now going to play what is my favorite 3D Zelda game in the entire franchise. Yes, we are in fact playing Wind Waker HD. I do not have the GameCube original, and also, even if I did have the GameCube original, there is absolutely no way I am playing the GameCube original over the HD version, because the HD version is just a flat superior upgrade in every conceivable way. So, basically, yeah, how do I explain this? Wind Waker HD basically improves upon the original in every single way. You have... Actually, I'm going to explain some of the changes as we go through, but the vast majority of the changes are basically just there to end up eliminating the tedium of the original game, and also, again, excuse my avatar in the top left corner, that is not my actual avatar. I have to manually update it, and I can't be arsed. And honestly, yeah, I cannot be arsed. But yeah, enough faffing around. Let's jump in the game. I'm actually going to be playing with the Wii U gamepad as well. That way, then, I have easy access to just kind of swapping through items. And as you can see, this is one thing that's forgetting from the Switch. You get a really awesome banner. You get like a really awesome banner. So yeah, it's time. And, oh my god, the music. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to like... The music is just so good in this game. The music is... And yeah, as you can see, when we first enter, we get a choice between the Wii U gamepad, or we can use the Wii U Pro Controller. As I mentioned, I am using the gamepad for kind of gameplay reasons. It just streamlines kind of a few things. So what we do, we're going to click on this. I have actually 100% 100% complete this game. As you can see, Ganon's Tower. This is I think the second quest. This is the new game. So what we're gonna do is we're going to use the gamepad to input. So what, we're just gonna, it is still only 8 characters. Okay, well that makes it simpler. We'll just go Ayuki 64, which fits. And we are playing Hero Mode. In Hero Mode, you take double damage and won't be given recovery hearts at any point. This mode is only for the truest heroes. I'm gonna be doing this. And yes, this is going to be 100% completion. But I'm gonna make a few self-imposed rules for this challenge because I have played this game before, and this game is also kind of relatively easy compared to other 3D Zelda games. I will not be allowing the use of fairies because fairies still fully restore all of your hearts if you end up dying. I am banning the use of Elixir Soup. So we are not using Elixir Soup because that would just... So we'll get into what elixir soup is later, but we won't be allowing elixir soup and blue potions because they would just kind of outright trivialize the game. And also, yeah, we just basically won't be allowing... We'll only be allowing healing items from, like, healing from red potions. We're not allowed fairies, we're not allowed blue potions, and we're not allowed the elixir soup. But we'll explain what that is later. As you can see, there's a little Triforce triangle at the top left. That's basically a second, what I like to call the second quest insignia. At least I think it's the second quest insignia. Because by beating the first game, you get a second quest where it's pretty much... How do I explain it? There are a few changes. Let's see, got another cutscene, I'll just keep quiet. Long ago, there existed a kingdom which had golden power. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy, clothed in green, appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land light. This boy, who travelled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. And here we are. Big brother. You got the seagulls who play with her. Oh, also, This is not supposed... This is second quest. Big brother! This is second quest. Because she has a different outfit than she is supposed to. Really, the second quest's differences are largely cosmetic. Big brother! So as you can see, she's wearing Errol. The little sister is Errol. Errol is Link's younger sister. So as you can see, like, wakes up. I knew you'd be here. And then she's behind him. This is my favourite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the girls, I call it Errol's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? He's too tired. You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday! That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? And this is the gameplay. So also another difference with the second quest, we have access to the Picto Box. So we can start taking photos. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom in and we're gonna take a photo. And we're gonna save pictographs. Yes, we would be doing a lot of... Is there a seagull we can take a photo of? That is something we can photograph. That's what we do. You can let go. You're gonna just ram into the wall. And yeah, this is the gameplay of Wind Waker HD. We're gonna be doing a little bit of exploring. We're gonna be taking a few photos of characters since we will need them. Because this is actually gonna be part of a side quest. So there's him. Can we open this? We can indeed. I mean, we could go to Grandma's house right away, but do a little bit of exploring. Oh. There's something underneath there. So yes, you got a manual crouch option. We go in here. There is a chest. And we get a red rupee, which is worth 20. Yeah, so in this game, you do not press A to enter small spaces. You have to actually manually crouch. Anyways. Oh. Piggy up. We'll go that later. We're gonna... I meant to crouch, but... This gives us a single rupee. I mean, not really worth it, but... Yeah. Gonna jump down. There are pigs that we can eventually... And also, one of the changes I should also quickly bring up is that the rupee limit... I mean, also, you cannot see the rupee limit. Let me quickly go in the elements editor. I'm gonna quickly remove the... Just give me a sec. We're gonna do that. Gonna do that. I'm just gonna move that, and I'm gonna very quickly move my character design because it's in the way of the rupees. Just put that over there. Anyways, we continue. We got this character, which we're gonna take a photo of, if we can. Okay, so that is not worth it. Go like this. Now we can pull this out. Zoom in. Yeah, so there is a whole ass figurine side quest. Gonna grab this. That's 10 rupees. Yeah, one of the changes they made from the HD to the original is they increased the maximum rupee limit. So originally, the maximum rupee limit, and there's like a crab over here that does nothing. There's a maximum rupee limit of 300 in the original game, which, again, doesn't seem like a big deal until you realize that one of the things you have to do in this game is you have to decipher Triforce charts. That's going to be not relevant now, but it will be much later in the game. So what we're going to do, yeah, we're going to be basically trying to take a photo of every single character we can. I'm going to go like this. There's the girl. There's the lady, the beautiful lady who carries the pot on her head. I mean, I think there's no real purpose in kind of photographing creatures now, since we can do them way later. There's you. You turn around. So yeah, you've got like her, she's got like the pig. We have to basically get a direct face shot for the pictograph to count. So we'll see what's in here. See if there's anyone in here. Does not seem to be the case. Can we crawl underneath anything? The answer is no. No, we cannot. Yeah, I'm playing with a gamepad. That way it's just much quicker to switch items on the fly. That is actually one massive quality of life improvement that the remake has over the original. Is everything's a lot more flexible. As you can see, over there, glowing spot. But we can't actually interact with that right now. As you can see, hello. Oi! Press the L right there. Use it to try and talk to me. Try it. Yep. That's correct. You're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around the target, you can press ZL to face forward, you know? It's quite handy, indeed. There are myriad other ways to use targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag. Not remotely. I could teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. Anyways, we're not going to go up the ladder quite yet. Go up here. Get this photo. I'm going to go over here. Go up here. Open the door. And we go in here. So, where is the grandmama? Where is grandma? I like how Link has an actual, like, proper family in this game. Actually, we will not need to take a photo of Link's grandmother quite yet. See, I've been waiting for you, Ayuki, and she just has her arms out ready for a hug. Here you are, Ayuki. Try these on. These are special clothes made of a special fabric that only the honest can see. So, initially, the initial dialogue is these are special clothes, like, made after the hero in time or something like that. Basically, the clothes are made to represent the same clothes that the hero of time wore. But because it's the second quest, Link is in his jammies, in his pajamas, or jammies, the whole game. And Errol is in the pirate costume. And also, all the ancient Hylian language is translated, which I will point out when there is such a situation. But those are pretty much the only changes. And also, any pictographs you have already carry over. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. You got the hero's new clothes. What the? Wow, they're really light. What's the matter? Why the long face? You can see them, can't you? Well, today is the day we commemorate the fact that you've reached the same age as the hero of Legends. You have to be proud about that for at least one day. Put them on and see if you can't fool anybody in town. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the way of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does all this make sense to you? He's like, yep. Isn't that nice, Aiki? They suit you perfectly, a perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm gonna invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's gonna make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister Errol. So what we're gonna do, go down. Exit out. And we're gonna immediately head over. We could buy, well actually, never mind, we don't have enough rupees. I was going to go to Beetle's shop and buy an item, because Beetle's shop is going to be very important throughout this whole playthrough. Mostly, we're gonna need it to buy all-purpose bait, which is going to be extremely important. So what we do is we just kind of like wander on down here. I'm going to climb up. And we're going to meet up back with Errol, who's going to give us another item that will also be not important, but... So yeah. Ah, hi, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? You always wear the same outfit. I think you need a new look. She can't see them. I guess they're pretty neat though. So anyways, Ayuki, can you close your eyes and hold it, your hand, just for a second? I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday. We get the telescope. This is just his most precious belonging. I love the seagull motif on the telescope, by the way. You know what we can do? Using the gamepad, you can also touch and slide items to set them. Yeah, this is why I'm using the... Oh, you like it? Let you borrow a special gift just because you're a big brother. Aren't you lucky? Why don't you try it out right now? Let's try looking at our house over there. So what we can do is we can go over here. As you can see. As you can see, we get to see a Rito, Wind Waker up. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Yep. Ah, the sky, up in the sky. So what we can do, we're gonna zoom out. And after looking around, cutscene. Got the big overgrown chicken just carrying Tetra. And he got pirates trying to like knock it down. This is terrible. That girl fell in the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. And guess who knows about swordplay? Jump down. Could swim through the water, but it's just quicker to do it this way. Just quickly roll on our way. Go up here. Open this door over here. Hello. Oh, what is the matter, Yuki? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Ayuki? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. Also, just gonna love the little beer gut he has. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear my safety. I am ready for you. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say, very good. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me and then press B. Keep swinging. Very good. Next is the thrust. Target with ZL, tilt left stick forwards and press B. Very good. Keep thrusting. Next is the spin attack. Hold B briefly to build up strength and then release it, or rotate it and release it. Very good. More. Next is harder. A parry attack. Target with ZL until you see A, and then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. Very good. Again, target with Z. Very good. Now finally, the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. Come at me once more. That was a fine display. And yet, I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold. An eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Aiki. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. You accepted the hero's sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blades infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Aiki. And now we are on our way to the forest. But first, we travel over here. There is a gold rupee up here. There is nothing else we can do. There's Piggy. We wander over here. Well, actually, so I don't think go up here, go in here. There is Beetle. Oh, a customer. Welcome to Beetle's shop ship. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Or do you see anything you'd like to buy? We are going to buy the bait bag. The sooner we get this, the less hassle it's going to be. You got the bait bag. You can keep plenty of bait in this convenient satchel. It is 8 pouches for storing bait. Press Y, X, or R to see what's inside. You're the greatest. I'll never forget you. I'm going to make a member's card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. My shop is kind to its customers. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you. I'll have you know. Now you have 1 point saved up. You should try to save up to 30 points so you can earn a silver membership. And we cannot buy the all-purpose bait since we are short 1 rupee. Roll off. We are on our way to the big bridge. It's also, is that a green rupee up there? I think it is. I know there's like a collectible item you can get by dropping through the bridge after a certain point. I don't think as can see, there's a green rupee over there. Go and grab it. And now we have to wander all the way around. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Anyways, we walk up we got this area, which is no entry. The forest paths are closed until suspension bridge repairs are complete. Yeah, well... Screw you, bridge. Well, sign. We can roll our way up. We just casually make our way up. And the road forks, there is a heart-shaped dirt patch. That's going to be important, but we can't do anything with it right now. Up here, also, sorry, my OCD is going to, like, start getting to me soon. Having to make sure that I've found everything. So as you can see, I'm going to go over here. Fairy fountain side to head. Increase your fortune. Which is foreshadowing it's a money upgrade. So you got the suspension bridge. I didn't mean to jump down like that. But yeah, there's a little thing over there. That's literally, I think, just a green rupee. That is just a green rupee. But anyways, the last stream I did, Super Mario Sunshine, I've gotten 50 something or other shine sprites. And I fully completed Rico Harbor and Bianco Hills outside of the infamous blue coins, which I will probably be using a guide to. I'll see how many I can get with my own intuition before resorting to a guide. I want to see if I can get as many of them as possible. But then we also got the pachinko machine and the lily pad ride down out of the way. So as you can see, Tetra is stuck on the tree branch. So we're going to go through here. Go up. As you can see. Gonna knock you back. I don't think you give us nothing. Roll and jump. So yeah, this is where the Great Fairy Fountain is. In the original game, you would have to interact with this Great Fairy Fountain, or I think another one that increases fortune, solely so you could end up being able to decipher Tingle's maps. But yeah, in this game, not only are there less Triforce maps to decipher, but on top of that, gonna knock you down. Knock you down. As you can see, now Tetra wakes up. Gonna try and struggle. Ouch. Yo, what's with that get up? Well, whatever. So where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on this swim summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go! Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. He's like... He did try to help you. Oi, big brother! Your arrow. Let's see. Brother! Stupid kid! Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Yes. Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates. You know, pirates! The terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment, and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions across the Great Sea? No matter whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Ayuki here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Ayuki's sister has made its foul nest in the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Ayuki a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately, I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go in there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything. Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stay on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while. So you better go say goodbye to your family while you still have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Anyways, there are a few characters that we can use for the pictograph. There is Tetra. There is Nico. And then, well, actually, we can get Nico later, can't we? And then we got Alfonso. We can press the R to go to our album. And didn't we take, yeah, we can erase this. We don't need this yet. Got all the various locals. We got that. Got all various locals. We can go here. Take a photo of this lovely postman right here. I actually think a few of the Outset Island residents, we can just... Actually, yeah, you know what? For the ones that are temporary, we will end up just deleting the images. So let's see, this lovely gentleman, there's you, we do not need. This snot-nosed kid, you got the snotty-nosed kid. We'll keep Arrow, because we need her. There's you, we do not need yet. There's you, we do not need yet. There's you, we do not need yet. And I think we do not need you either. Which narrows it down to 5 characters. We're gonna go here. Because there is something we can use as a shield. As you can see. What is it? Please tell Grandma what's troubling. Where's Arrow? Is she still playing outside with the girls? Well, about that, as you can see, I'm gonna go up. And the shield is gone.
Yep.
Icky. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. You got the hero shield. This is a legendary shield, said to have been used by the hero himself. Except that it actually isn't. Hold ZR to defend yourself while holding the sword. And yeah, the mechanics. It just interrupts the celebratory thing. I guess it's true. Arrow really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? Anyways, we have no choice but to continue on our way. Oh yeah, the gold rupee is just no longer a thing anymore. We get some more. Don't think so. We will quickly go to Beetle's shop, and we are going to buy ourselves, while we have the chance, I'm gonna buy the all-purpose bait, since we will need it. Animals will be drawn to this gourmet pet food the moment you put it down. It is 3 portions.
Thank you.
You can actually use... So, not only is the all-purpose bait used to fill out the Great Sea map, you can also use it with the pigs. You can grab the piggies, which will end up digging. So the pigs can actually be used to dig the soil to find items. So what I'm going to do is, there should be a piggy over here, just chilling around somewhere. There is one right there. And what we are going to do is we're going to grab you. Go like this. Oh. Just put you here. Yeah, pigs are like the cuckoos of this game. I want to test and see if this works. Whether, actually, no, I don't think it would. Well, we just do this. Fall down. I think we need the giant pig specifically. Meaning, there is, like, nothing here in particular that we can use to uncover those soils. And yes, for that one giant pig, we will need multiple soils. Because what it will do, the giant pig is aggressive enough that it will literally burrow into the soil. Anyways, wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Let us be off on our way. Take care of yourself. As you can see, There's Grandma over there. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just gonna get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Be it off. You got Tetra. You got Seagulls. There's Nico. Do you want the other pirates? That is good enough. Let's go. Climb up here. That somehow qualifies. Go down. There is, I believe, the crow's nest. I want to see what's up here. Have I already gotten a photo of you? I do not. The question is, can we get a good photo? Can I? Don't think. Nope, we can't. Don't think we can get a photograph of this fellow over here, can we? Oh, wrong one. I keep selecting. God damn you, telescope. Yeah, I think he's been positioned in such a way that we can't actually, like, get a photo of him by the looks of things. Do that. Yo! Get out of the way, will ya? Turn around right now. Climb down. How very rude of you. I just want to get your pictograph. Is that too much to ask? Or maybe... Go down. Go down here. Loop around. Let's actually just do this. And it was, as you can see, I think I have a photo of you. Let me check. Just going through here. We do not. You got Miss Tetra's room over here. I'm gonna take a photo of this lovely, handsome man. And we go in here. Hello, Nico. Oh, well now. Ahoy there, Swabby. Hands off today. Ahem. I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you. So you do as I say, okay? Right. Now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you, real careful like, so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain. First off, you're gonna press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it, tell to step on it, presto, switch pressed. What's gonna happen? Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump onto them. Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one, right? Myself. But that next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use the left stick to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, and then press A to let go and jump to it. No shots. So, you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. Let us do this. It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year. One tough year full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be a chuckle or two. Anyways, we're gonna reset time. It's gonna raise his platforms up again. What we are gonna do instead is gonna be doing it this way. Lean forwards. Anyways. What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. He just looks around. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt he'll get busted. Alright, Swabber, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. Your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry up and take it before someone comes. We get first major collectible, the spoils bag. You can keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. Hold up to 8 kinds of items. Press Y-Axis or R to see what's inside. Oi, Iki, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry up and get here. Dude. Is we're going to slowly make our way over. Ouch. Go up. Let us go in here.
Come on.
Oi, Iki, here I am. Up here. It is time. As you can see, we're just parked behind a rock. You can see it, but actually, finally take a photo of you. There's you, there's you, there's you. You're probably still up there, aren't you? No, he's just nowhere to be seen. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you are playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's a cursed island known as the Forsaken Fortress. All the searchlights. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now, the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. I knew it. Look, over there. All the seagulls. By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? He's got the trademark wink. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. They're a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. Anyways, first dungeon of the game, Forsaken Fortress. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry, I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little bit. The look on your face, priceless. I slipped a stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone, and obviously, you can hear me through it. So, if you press the A button, you better press that button. I've put the stone on your quest status screen. Use the arrow on the item screen to take a look. Pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it. You understand? Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights. Sid, I'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. However, we can just kind of gradually dash our way through. As you can see, get a little camera angle over there. Could go through the door, but there is one thing we must do. There's an arrow that goes up there. Sidle over there. We're gonna climb up here. What do you have to say, Tetra? Listen up, Aiki. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I can make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you can pick up its weapon. That's just me. What do you do? Can I climb up the ladder, please? Thank you. In fact, there is not only sneak. I meant to hit you. What we can do. Get out of here. And we get ourselves a joy pendant. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. One searchlight down. 2 more to go. I wanted to see if I could land on that, but apparently not. I'm gonna have a look. So down there is something, right? I know we can get a dungeon map through this dungeon. So what is through here? There's a chest over there. Looking down there. God damn it. Oh, God, and then you have, like... We're in, like, the worst case scenario. Nope. You're gonna come over here. We kind of dumped ourselves in a really bad spot, didn't we? Actually. Can we? Is there anything in here? Hang on. No, it doesn't seem we can't. Okay, so that's just shut for no reason. You go like this. Yes, sucks how now we are like. So, can I get you guys to like move away? Yeah, you can't actually run past these. You do have to use stealth, sadly. What are you gonna do? Come on. Just getting through here is gonna be absolutely brutal. Or is it actually quicker for me to just get captured? You know what? You know what? Gotcha me! Are you seriously just gonna, like, walk past? There's no way, right? There's no... I love how the blade is literally just kind of clipping. Further away. We go like this. There's no fucking shot, right? How are they so bad at their job? They are comedically awful at their job. But I should not speak too soon quite yet. A little bit further. Like this. We are in the kitchen area. Oh god, it's the fucking mini blins. Run! Run! Go like this. Can't reach me like this, can you? Go like, yeah, without the sword, this is a really bad position to be in. Run. What does this give us? Not what we're interested in. But we got something. Let's try take 2 of this and see if we can't get the dungeon map this time. Jump over. This gives us the dungeon map. There is something down in the jail cell though. Yep. So as you can see, I now have access to the dungeon map. Oh wait, is this? This is the jail cell you get locked up in, which gives you the dungeon map. You crawl through it. Oh! I think I was meant to get caught myself. Go like this. Jump over there. See if there's anything valuable in here. It does not seem like there is. What is through this door? There is another door over there, which we will go through. Up here is another searchlight that we can disable. Yep, over here, Papa. You gonna attack or? Get out of here. That gives us another joy pendant. Get rid of you. Can I climb down this ladder? Go like this. Go through this door, see where this leads. That looks like a, okay, so looking at this, I believe this is... No, it's not the entrance. Okay. So looking at this, we're gonna wait for this to swing back. I did not want to do that. Oh, but there's a chest here. We got the 10 rupee chest. Oh. Okay, so that's the thing. Can we still somehow make it up this here? Yeah, the laser moblin statues. This is actually the first time I've had to deal with them. Nope. Come on. Now I gotta climb back up. Give me access to these steps as well. It's time. There we go. We go through here. Yeah, I'm gonna be exploring as much of the Forsaken Fortress as I can. Oh. Hang on. See, it looks that we're all the way in the wrong area. However, ha! I've got it. In order to reach the top of the tower where your sister's being held, you'll have to find a room right below the tower. You gotta take the door to the outside and then climb up. Okay, yeah, so it's just gonna give us that. Does this... This block does absolute jack, doesn't it? Oh, let's go over here. So what is through this door? Okay, so you got... That's the door we need to get to. Is there anything down there? There is... Doesn't seem like... Is there anything on the first floor? So we're in the second floor. There is some... Oh, I think... I'm just having a look. Is there any ways... I don't think there's any treasure chests that we can access. Looking through yeah, looking at the map right now. It seems like that one chest we need to get to is not going to be worth the hassle, as we can see. we can. I think the more ideal location to reach would be from the other side. That way, then it's easier to make a beeline. Yeah, that way, that is case we do not want to deal with them. Oh. That's that, okay. So there are mice. There are mice that we cannot deal with. Oh, god damn it. Hang on. There's mice right there. Can they see us is the question. Can they see us? I hope not. I hope not, and I think I may have ended up kind of not making a smart move. He's gonna jump down over and over again. I think it might be a little bit quicker. Seems like they have rubbish eyesight. Why is it? Can I? You're gonna like... Just gonna spam the roll attack, go through here. This leads us to that friggin' ice statue. Which is not the most ideal scenario. Climb up here. Does this take us? This takes us, I think. Yeah, also, if we were to drop down, it would probably lead to a dead end. This is gonna lead to... I don't know how we get into that one chest. See, there's like one thing below here, which is where one of the items is. But I have no idea whether we're actually able to get in there or not. There is a chest with some markings on it. Actually, hang on. Is that a mouse? It's like this. On. Go in here. And I think... Is this a heart piece? I think this should be. It is indeed. Which does give us some health back. Now we got two choices. I'm gonna pick the easy option. We're just gonna let ourselves get captured on purpose. Fortunately, it doesn't do any damage to us. And getting out is also super easy because they're not very bright. Cheat this. Grab this. We get 1 rupee for our trouble. And we're just gonna end up crawling our way out. Yeah, I think getting caught is significantly easier than just, like, trying to sneak past them. This is also how you're intended to get the dungeon map in this game. Because now, what we can do... Go like this. Open this door. Which puts us out here. Having a look. It does not seem like this is the area where we can deactivate the searchlights. And yeah, I think we can now just, in fact, I think now we can just kind of like beeline it to the top of the tower. Unless that's not the case, because it will attract the mini blins. Actually, this is the right way. Because what we can do is we stop off here, climb up, and we're going to disable the third searchlight. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to do... I'm going to grab you. God damn it. Da-di-da-di-da. Come on. Drop your weapon. Come on. Got this. Yeah, it sucks that, like, throwing weapons, for the most part, does nothing. As you can see, that's where we need to get. There is a bunch of goodies down there. Actually, you know what? I will grab the 2 red rupees. Because at the end of the day, they are red rupees. It does mean that we will have to climb all the way back up. But fortunately, that's not going to be a big deal. Go in here. And we're going to wait for that to go through. We'll jump over. And now what we do is we just end up making our way to Forsaken Fortress. Yeah, anyways, one thing I should probably mention, if for anyone, if you're enjoying the stream, do not forget to leave a follow. It literally just takes like 5 seconds. And also, it lets me know that, you know, people do enjoy the content I make. It lets people know. Anyways, what do I talk about? And there is anime. I should probably talk about something anime related. Oh, actually, what we can do is we can enable a shortcut. Push that down. Go here. Push this. And boom, we have a shortcut. I also love how instead of having to wait for the context sensitive button to say climb, it does it like for you automatically. But yeah, now we can just easily make it to the stairs there. Got this. Do this. He's gonna somehow walk back. Really? You have to spawn in the worst location? You know what? Go like this. Yeah, it's much easier going in from this end rather than the other end. So as you can see, we're there. There is le searchlight. Keep on spinning our way up. We've taken out all of the searchlights. There is a moblin over there. You can totally do this without the barrel. It's just a matter of just waiting for them to turn in the right direction. So what we do, yeah. So anime, I mean, so how have I been spending my spare time? Honestly, just either busy working or watching anime. One of the two. literally just either anime, literally working or watching anime. There is also Twitter, the funny bluebird. Well, what was the funny bluebird platform as well. Yeah, anime. I mean, Nazuboku, episode 2. I will say that they are fortunately doing the series justice. That was like my one real worry, was that they would just kind of like skimp on the material. It does not seem like that is the case, thankfully. As you can see here, little sidle section. What we can do is we can push this down, which enables this shortcut if we ever need it. But anyways, now that we've done that shortcut, we can climb back up. Yeah, there's also Mayonaka Punch. I think is also going to be a bit of a gem. It's like a content creation. And then there's also VTuber Legend. I mean, VTuber Legend is VTuber Legend. It's always going to be incredibly fun. But alas, what we do is we slowly make our way over. Oh, in this one, it's like, if you botch it, then you just fall off. And also, I must say, for a 3D Zelda game, much like with the Zelda 64 recompiled version of Majora's Mask, a free moving camera is so convenient. So as you can see, there is a sword there. There's this fellow. We're gonna immediately grab our sword. You got back the hero's sword you dropped. Now you're in business. Take care not to drop it again. Well, and we're just gonna insult injury. We're just gonna throw his own weapon into his face. Anyways, can't go anywhere. So we open this and we're gonna continue on. So we just here. Yuki. Yuki. Wake up, Yuki. Pull yourself together, Ayuki. Well, Have you come to your senses yet? You're surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lines. Do not fear. I am not your enemy. Aiki, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Aiki, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Yes. And will you do anything to save her? Yes. I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea! Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to submit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail, and a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gates of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I am sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. Here we are, Windfall Island. Does it do anything for us? That is. How'd you sneak in here, you little rat? Shoo! Beat it! Scram! Vermin! So you got this handsome little fellow. Sarcasm, by the way. We'll need his picture. But yeah. He sells bombs, however, we can never afford them because of how stupidly expensive he jacks the price of them. And like, it's intended purely for the fact of, oh. So you got this. There's someone over there. Actually, in here I think is where we need to go. So as you can see, let's jump in here. Hello, Tingle. We got everyone's favorite character, Tingle.
Yay!
Hooray! Thank you all so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, Tingle, Kululippa. Become an item. Got the Tingle bottle, which is completely useless because using Miiverse, you can insert a message for someone unknown to receive. Yeah, this was, honestly, let's be honest, it was mostly just used to draw the male anatomy. Anything unpleasant. Okay, not that I have to. I love how it's like, don't do anything unpleasant. But then it's like, oh, but about that, people would just draw dicks. People would constantly draw the mushroom-shaped appendages. The dickies. Yep, so... if you like to give you think extra look, yeah, there's the back of the cell. Which we do not need to actually do, because... Oh. Don't receive. Do this. Anyways. There is something here. We'll be grabbing a blue rupee. And... because we already have the Picto box, because the game just gives it to us, we can make our way out. So we exit. And now, there is one thing we want to do. Just don't, mister. We ain't seen your face around here before, bud. Can I? This town is our turf. The turf of the world famous killer bees. Don't mess with us. Yeah, buzz, buzz.
Yay!
Hey, it's just because you're older. Don't think it makes it tough or anything. Look, we hate goody two-shoes. You can't go walking around in town pretending to be all big. There is actually... Now, if we go here... we're still gonna need rupees to buy a sale. We can go in here. Hello. Welcome to Mrs. Murray's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. You a new pupil? About that. What can I do for you to find out? We need to talk. I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here on Wonderful Island? 20 years? Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy, but I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come, as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, that little boy named Ivan, and talk some sense into him for me? Please for me? Me? Sure. Thank you so much, you're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. I'm at my wit's end over how to hound them. But they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? I should think not. Good luck. Let's do this. Oi, yeah. Yo, bud, you got a problem with the killer bees, huh? Do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hack of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talking to because Miss Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that with the mighty invincible king of 4, the killer bees. Do you think we'd listen to a chump like you? But I tell you what, bud, if you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say? I'll take you on. Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island. So look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. Catch them for us, we'll lose. You okay? Yeah. And I know exactly who we're going for first. Been looking around.
Yep.
So now, our mission is to find the fork. There is, I believe, there is someone over here, right? If I recall correctly, there should be actually someone behind here anyway. Gonna click on over. I mean, there should be someone over here. There is two. So, yeah.
Yeah, whoa.
It could jump down there. How dare you?
Yep.
Ah, lame. One down. 3 to go. We'll loop around. We're gonna jump onto here. Jump up here. Hello, you. Gonna run down. Got mad.
Yep.
How could you see me from up there? You're awesome. You should respect your elders. There is nothing down here. A gold rupee though, which will be useful. Climb up. The third one. Apparently not here. Apparently we're going to take a little bit of a gander. Are you up here by any chance? Oh. Well, we know where the last one is. It's just a matter of where is person number 4?
Yep.
Go down here, climb up here. This leads to not an indoor section. Strangely enough, there is this gaudy looking door. Search for one of the kiddos. Where is kiddo number 3? You were there. You were there. There was one behind the desk. Yvonne, which is roll into that. That does nothing. But now we have to think. You're over here. We go like that. This impoverished little bastard. Get down here, you. How dare you? Ah, you got me. I got you indeed. Indeed, I got you. Now we just got to find where the last one is. Gonna poke around every bush. Poke around every bush. Why am I speaking? Why am I speaking in a good old British accent? Someone telling me why. Keep behind here. Nope. Okay, where is the 4th one? Not behind the sign, not behind the gate. As much as I would love it to be in the case. Where is the fourth one. There is the killer bee number 4. Where could it be? It's not down here, because I checked there. So we found the... Yeah, we found a... Where... So the first one was on top of a tree. The second one... Yeah, first one on top of a tree. Second one... The second one was behind a bomb shop. Where was the third one? Yeah, so top of a tree, behind a bomb shop. Where was the third one? I don't even remember. Actually, no, I think the third one... Third one was somewhere around here, right? Where is number 4? I am confusion. It's not gonna be underneath where the King of Red Lions is. We can rule that out. It's probably gonna be... Is he behind here? You are 2! Why did I never bother to think of checking the gravestone? They all end up down there anyway. There you go. Ah, you got me. Anyways. Ah, can't believe it. You found all 4 of us, and you caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch, killer bees. I guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anyone. And to reward your hide and sing skills, yeah, take this, bud. We get a heart piece. This is our favorite possession, but you're proving that you're worthy. To our bud, the hide and seek master. Oh, and one more thing. We need you to apologize to Mrs. Murray for us, alright? You're counting on you, bud. Yep, so we go in here. This is going to be important much later in the game. Not now, though. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. You did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are a dear. You fill me with joy. I have to reward you. So here's a little spare change. We get 50 rupees. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody. We are going to have to eventually do a quest where we have to find joy pendants. Hey, sound like you apologized to teach for us. Good old Miss Murray. And speaking of, but did you know it's gonna be Mrs. Murray's birthday soon? Boss, you think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid, we're the killer bees. We ain't no ditches pet. Yeah, Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. What's she into these days? What'd she call them? Joy pendants? Really? Where do you find them? Are they just lying around? If we could just find some, we could give them to Teach as a present. He should be all happy. And now I think about it, when I was climbing trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light on top of some tree in town. Where was that? Maybe that's one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, that's just crazy talk. Yeah, so there's like one of the trees had like a sparkly little light. So they kind of like mentioned, oh yeah, one of the trees in town has like a light on top. See, if you look, get a high enough vantage point, you'll eventually be able to kind of look around and see, oh, where's the tree with like little sparkle on top? Anyways, it's probably not anything important. What we can do, however, is we're going to go in here, and this is another character that we can meet up with called Lenzo. Why, young sir, I must say, you seem to be in possession of a very fine picto box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no feelings amongst the ranks of Picto Box lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you, and while you're up here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir, I guarantee it. Yeah, so we got here. Holidays. As you probably notice, it's washed out colors. Oh, aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion, think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs whenever I can, wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. We can check these. What is this pictograph of, you ask? Well, those are creatures called choo-choos. They are said to have medicinal properties, so they are our most important resource treasured by sailors the world over. Why? There is even said to be an extremely rare species of them, known as the blue choo-choo. It is only under very unusual circumstances that they are ever sighted. You'll be most lucky to ever come across one, young sir. You got this. Pretty nice pictograph. This one is of a tiny rock islet resting far out in the sea southeast of here. Isn't it nice? There was a very dignified butler standing before the door and I snapped this pictograph without even thinking. That aside, I'm certain this is someone's private cabana. Got this. This incredible pictograph. I saw this strange platform rising up out of the seas, seeming to claw at the sky. It makes for an even stranger silhouette. I wonder if such things still remain out there on the high seas, lonely on the waves. If I only had the chance, I would love to see those things once again. Got this. This is a pictograph of an isle I once visited. Isn't it a finely snapshot? I took it in my younger days. It is Outset Island. It is the most delightful of fishing villages, innocent and rich with nature's bounty. It was there I met a beautiful young lass. Although, I suppose she is probably not as young as she used to be these days. Got this. What kind of pictograph is this, you ask? One ill-fated day, misfortune befell me, and my boat was destroyed. Clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves. That's when I saw this monstrosity. This foul ship, veiled in mist and fading in and out of sight like something of another world. Yes, my young sir, 'tis none other than a ghost ship. The rumours I've heard tell of a man who researched the reaches of the sea where the ghost ship faded in and out of movement, and that he drew a map of its movements. But it is said that as soon as the man had finished drawing the lines of that cursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Chilling, truly chilling. Now, if one were able to find that map, then it might be possible to sneak onto the ghost ship and to get the treasure that is said to lurk within its hull. And then you've got this over here. Not a bad pictograph, Is that not a rather mysterious statue? The statue's home is on one of the Triangle Islands. It lies due south of here. There are a total of 3 Triangle Islands. The Northern, the Southern, and the Eastern Triangle Islands. Each of them has a statue such as this standing on its shores. This pictograph chills me to the bone. The Forsaken Fortress. This place lies to the northwest of our fair isle, but has been enveloped in filthy dark clouds of late. What are we to do against the silent evil that lingers there? If you value life, young sir, then at very least you should stay as far away from that place as you possibly can. It feels as if evil that is not of this world lies in wait there, biding its time. Is there a way? Are the conditions for fun? Well, now, generally. Is there a way? Is there a way to, like... I don't think there is a way. Oh, I think there is, like, a quest where you have... Normally, there's a quest you have to do, which gives you the pictograph. Now, there is in here... In here is Salvatore's minigame. So we go in here. This is one of his 2 minigames. Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You wanna play or what? Yes. Yeah, okay, then. Welcome to the fleet. I am the Great Admiral Dolvalski. Look sharp for the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, red alert! All hands on deck! Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squids are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. What? There! Oh, I see. The fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups, a large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Zelda, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Use the left stick to move the cursor and press A to fire a cannonball. May your aim be true. That is all. That is all the instruction you need. Is that clear, sailor? What's going on? Yeah, the reaction he gives is priceless. So let's just skip through all the dialogue. Aye, sir. Excellent! So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight us bravely. And what we're gonna do?
Kaboom!
Oh.
Splish! Splish! Kaboom!
Good thing we got rid of that ASAP.
Splish! Splish! Splish!
Forget like that.
Splish! Splish!
This.
Splish! Splish! Splish!
Am I gonna miss?
Splish! Splish!
Come on.
Splish!
Which means, looking at this map.
Splish! Splish! Kaboom!
Oh.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Well, we can't get the medium one then.
Splish!
Like literally right next to each other. Bad news, Sailor. The enemies have retreated. Or something. Let's try. Can we... Yeah, let's hope that we don't...
Splish! 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 Splish!
Let's not do the corner sections first.
Splish! Kaboom! Splish! 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 Kaboom! Kaboom!
Okay, well that's the medium one.
Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom! Kaboom! Splish! Splish! Splish!
Is it literally right here?
Kaboom!
Yeah, this is such a... This is just kind of like luck-based. There is a tool online where you can basically cheat,
Splish!
which I may resort to using.
Splish! 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 Splish!
Anyways, what we can do...
Kaboom! Splish! 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 Kaboom!
Let's see.
Splish! Kaboom!
And I guess we're not going to get a single small one.
Splish!
Why is it every single time?
Splish!
Every single time, I always miss the same one, which is the 3 lengther. How many rupees? I think it's only like 40 rupees. So if I go like...
Splish! 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 Splish!
That way it gets this out of the way.
Splish, splish, splish. Kaboom!
Well, that's something.
Splish. Kaboom!
Okay, so we know that there's
Kaboom!
two next to each other.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
That is
Splish, splish. Splish. Kaboom! Kaboom! Splish.
And I'm guessing-
splish.
yep, literally missed it twice. You know what? Screw it. If this game is gonna be a joke, then I'm just gonna cheat. I am going to cheat on the battleship minigame. Let's see, we go like this. Because I believe there are like...
Kaboom!
oh, well, we found one. I found out one. Yeah, because people have actually managed to reverse engineer and solve the minigame. Yeah, this is probably like one of the more infamous minigames. So it's been uploaded. What we can do is we can go to here. We have used 2 shots. So as you can see, we can actually, yeah, because you can actually reverse engineer the results. The number of squids killed, got 0. And now you can actually, yeah, say, oh, which ones have been missed. So we can go like this. It's not perfect.
Splish.
That one's a miss.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
And we can go miss. Yeah, and through this, what you can do
Kaboom!
is now you can actually kind of like use this to determine. You can end up going like this, and then through this, you got 1. We're gonna go up.
Boom!
So that one's 4-3, which was a hit.
Kaboom!
That one's also a hit.
Kaboom!
That one's also a hit. And then that's 2 squids killed. This isn't perfect. This isn't perfect.
Kaboom!
Oh, that one's a hit. Which means that
Kaboom!
we got this in 12. So yeah, excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. They are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor. Splish. Hello, teachers. Welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yes, we finally beat the infamous Squid Battleship mini game. Yes, they'd like to thank you, sailor. Give him polite the uppercut. Hooray! Yay! Yay! Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor. Please, please take this piece of heart as a sign of our gratitude. You are so great. It could be German. Yeah, I was using the German accent for him. Got the piece of heart. Got 1 more. Well, we're to second 12. Hey, that's a new record. So, you get this too. What do we get? We got a treasure chart. Yeah, thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell how fun it's been for me. And, yeah, we got a little bit, I would say I got a little bit lucky, but also, I also did not want to burn through every single rupee trying to get the treasure chart. So what I did was I may have ended up using a online tool to try and figure out, okay, what is the best, like try and solve everything and keep track of everything. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I travelled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet, mysteriously, only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveller as well. Oh yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. Yeah, I may be a little bit of a cheater, but like, between burning over 150 rupees on that minigame to try and get the treasure chart, or just massively simplifying things, I think, obviously, I probably could have done it normally, but I would have burned way more rupees otherwise. And anyways, continuing. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel over dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you, I wish to open a business here in this town, so I'm in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound? Can we get this for cheaper? Dear me, sadly I have nothing else I could possibly... Yep. I did... Actually, I think we have to purchase it for 80. Indeed, I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As promised, please, take that. We get a boat sail. Yes, 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 you have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such. Yes, so now we can end up making our way over. There's the auction hall. I'm just trying to think. Good friend. Indeed. Indeed, we like our kittens. We like our cats. We do indeed like cats here. Get some rupees for the auction. Can you do the auction now? Or do you have to wait till later? Because for whatever knowledge I have that may be hazy, I think you have to wait until later in the game to be able to do the auction. Yeah, at night. I mean, because it's not nighttime, no, this is literally just like the beginning of the game. Now look in your eye. See, you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well. Yep, he's gonna teach the art of sailing. Yep, sail will catch the wind, yada yada yada. We're just gonna skip that. Yes, yes, I did. When you're out at sea with few landmarks to go by, you'll be at the mercy of the sea chart. Yep. Yes, yes, I know. We're gonna hop on. And we're gonna be off to Dragon Roost Island. Did you check the guy with the grave? Yeah, he gives the Song of Passing. I am aware of that. But we haven't got the Wind Waker. This is literally the very beginning of the game. So we won't have stuff like the wind. We won't have like the Wind's Requiem or anything. Yeah. Yeah. At the beginning, you don't get the Wind Waker until you reach Dragon Roost Island. Yeah. And then, oh, we got these. There is that island over there. You know what? We're gonna make our way. We're gonna do a few detours. There's a few islands I want to take a little gander at. There is this. We will look at that. That is a... I think they give you a treasure chart, if I recall correctly. So if we go here... Second best Hyrule theme. Oh yeah, the Great Sea theme is actually incredible. Actual go-to theme. What's your favorite? What is your... besides the... Honestly, I wouldn't say that Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game. I will say that Twilight Princess has an absolute banger Hyrule theme. I do like Twilight Princess's Hyrule theme. I also really like the late game dungeons as well. Well, I guess there's nothing we can really do here. We'll say hello to you guys. Can I speak to you? Yeah. Mighty fine boat you got there, bud. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too. You won't get any from us, bub. Not likely. Who wonders something real quick? Who wanders around fishless? Yep, the courage leitmotif. Oh yeah, true. That is true. There's like, and then Is he gonna give us anything? Yep. Is he gonna, like, give... Yeah. He's gonna give us the treasure chart. That's why we wanted to speak to him. Like, Twilight Princess has some really good late game dungeons. It has, like, Snow Peak, Palace of Twilight. And then there's also, like, Temple of Time as well. I will say, to Alas, are you saying that, or do you actually know what I'm talking about? The courage of... Yeah, like... I feel like the Twilight Princess Hyrule Field theme is, like... It's very, like, bombastic. Because, like, it's more, like, triumphant. It's kind of, like... It kind of somewhat reminds me of the Sheikah Towers. The difference between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Because in Breath of the Wild... Oh, hang on. Hang on. There is... The towers. Yeah, so the towers... The towers for the Sheikah Tower in, like... So Breath of the Wild is, like, very solemn. It's, like... It's very, like, solemn... Like, hopeless. Like... Oh, like, the world has ended. There's, like, nothing you can do. There's, like, nothing you can do. And then for Tears of the Kingdom, it has a little... It has more of, like, a hopeful, triumphant theme. So, like, whereas a lot of Breath of the Wild's music is very, like, melancholic and kind of, like, meant to bring down the mood, Tears of the Kingdom brings up, like, a lot more of, like, oh, yeah, like, you're not alone. There are people out there that will help you. And kind of, like, reinforces that, yeah, like, a greater evil may have returned, but at the same time, there are people who will help out. And we are here. On the horizon is Dragon Roost Island. One of my favorite songs in the game. One of my favorites. Snow, if someone said Ocarina of Time Forest Temple is better than Snow Peak, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan of Forest Temple's music. Great Dragon by the name of Valu. Yeah, like, for me, I really like Snow Peak's gimmick. In fact, fun fact, did you know that with Snow Peak, none of the enemies drop hearts? Snow Peak got second. Was there, like, a tiering of, like, music? Best 3D Zelda dungeon. Second. Really? I will say, Snow Peak does have one of the more interesting... I've always been more of a Palace of Twilight kind of person, but also Snow Peak, I will say, in my opinion, like, for the late game dungeons, Twilight Princess did not skimp on the late game dungeons. It did not skimp on the late game dungeons. We get sucking it up. Oh, like... Forest Temple, you mean? Forest Temple. Yeah, for me, I will say... Forest Temple can definitely be... I would prefer Snow Peak, Snow Palace. No Palace, really? I thought Palace would be... I guess I like it more so because of its aesthetics, rather than the actual design of the dungeon itself. I do like how Palace is, like, very, like, otherworldly, I think is probably the best way to describe it. Yeah, Palace is an actually kind of a banger dungeon, because you have to, like, try to go back to Windfall. Except, I don't think we can get back to Windfall because the wind is blowing in the opposite direction. Okay, no, I think... Yeah, that's gonna... Oh, there's... Palace got 36... Are you serious? Okay, I need to look at this dungeon. I need to look at this dungeon tier list. Where is the dungeon tier list? Because I'm questioning a lot of design choices. Very fascinating, very surprised that Snow Peak got second though. Though it is a really good dungeon. The worst dungeon was Water Temple from Tears of the Kingdom. Honestly, did they list the Divine Beasts on that list as well? Or did they just skip over the Divine Beasts because, you know, something glorified shrines? Really? They fought Water Temple? They fought Water Temple from Tears of the Kingdom was worse than the Divine Beasts. I don't know how I feel about that. I definitely question. The Divine Beasts, in my opinion, do not qualify as dungeons. They are just glorified shrines that happen to be slightly longer. I will say Varnaboris probably qualifies as a dungeon, or at least is the closest one that qualifies as a dungeon. But no, I don't think Water Temple is worse than most of the Divine Beasts, in my honest opinion. I think Water Temple from Tears of the Kingdom, is at least better than, I will say, 3 or 4 of the Divine Beasts, in my opinion. Let's say, yep, traveled far for one with no wings. Yeah, she's still locked up. I wonder where Ocarina of Time's Water Temple ranked. I wonder where Ocarina of Time Water Temple is. Because for me, Water Temple for Ocarina of Time, it's not as bad as every single person made. Only ones that weren't there was the final dungeon from Zelda, so Ganon's Castle from Ocarina of Time, the moon from Majora's Mask. Okay, Sky. Really? I think Water Temple in top 20. Wow. Also, I feel like Skykeep should qualify as a dungeon if we were ranking those. I feel like Skykeep should qualify because of its unique gimmick. And also the fact it isn't like the final one. Isn't like the final part of the game. Lakebed got the worst of the water temples. Is that true? Is that true? I mean, I guess when you compare it to the other Twilight Princess dungeons, and when you compare it to, like, the water temples, I guess it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, I will say probably the weakest part of the water temple is the boss fight in particular. I think the boss fight is probably not that great compared to... The Lightning Temple is also top. From Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Lightning Temple from top. I mean, to be honest, the Lightning Temple from Tears of the Kingdom being seen as the best Tears of the Kingdom dungeon doesn't surprise me in the least. The Lightning Temple from Tears of the Kingdom is definitely... I will say, out of all the dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom, I did like Lightning Temple. More so because of the fact that it's closer to a traditional dungeon compared to a lot of the other ones. They played a dragon theme when they talked about the Wind Temple from Tears. I mean, fun fact, the boss fight with Colgira, I mean, yeah, sure, I'll definitely look at that later. Also, now where's the exit to where Medley? Is it through here? Yes. Hello. You really do have blue clothes with a picture. Oh, I don't think it will accept the hyperlink, though. I think it will block the hyperlink. Maybe if you, like, put a space somewhere in the link so it doesn't recognize it as a hyperlink, maybe that might work. Attendant, yep, Medley. Well, tell the truth, not attendant quite yet, actually studying to be one. Anyways, once you give us directly, and we get to use it. Forgot the charger. Oh, rip. Rip. Anyways, let's take this to Kamali. But yeah. Yes, you're gonna need a favor. Yep, we'll do that.
Yep.
But yeah, like, Lightning Temple. Also, like, Lightning Temple also has, like, the best boss in Queen Gibdo. Something bad. My bad. There you go. Did it block the link? Did it block the link? I think so. Yeah. Nope. Let's see. Nope. It's supposed to be. Gonna show you this. Yeah, you'll have to like put a space bar in between the link because it's not gonna accept it. Like, it won't allow you to post it otherwise. It won't allow you to post it otherwise. The reason why I did that is because I got too many. It didn't block. Really? Then why did it not go through? Let me check something. No, it didn't post. I don't think. It didn't post. It never posted. Anyways, is it? You reckon? Thank you. No homo. No homo. Homo. Don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, let's continue. Yeah, I'm actually. It kind of doesn't surprise me. I guess it makes sense. I mean, again, I am an LGBTQIA plus friendly streamer. Again, I do not make a fuss over that sort of stuff. Again, we are pride friendly. And also, I think I may have taken the wrong exit. It's this way. It is this way we're meant to go. Yeah, like Twilight Princess, I will say, not a big fan of the early game dungeons, but I do like me the late because of Fairy and VR. I mean, again, we do not discriminate. I will say, like, for furries, I do tend to be picky about furry design. But if I see a good furry design, then I will gladly point it out. Again, I do like seeing me art, as long as it's not AI art. As long as it is not AI art, then I don't really have much of an issue. I do like how people can express themselves with kind of just like drawings. Again, I am not the best artist in the world. Which is why I like it's, but even then, I can appreciate good art when I see it. And now with this, we gotta wait for the wind to blow in the right direction. But yeah, I mean, we are pride friendly. Again, we do not discriminate based on preferences in this channel. Is this the right way? Let's go. And then she's gonna give us what we need to actually progress through the dungeon. Yep, please look after Kamali. Yep, so we're gonna give us our first container. Really? Fucking bots. It's always done. Get banned, bot. Get yeeted into oblivion. I do not like bots. Bots are garbage. Why? Every single time I do a stream, it's like, oh yeah, a bot. And I'm like, why? Anyways, we got a water bottle, and there is something we can pour it on. We climb up here, loop around, go up here, And we can pour this on the bomb flower. And then it blows that up. Jubby Jubby got the worst in Great Bay Temple. Honestly, I mean, Great Bay Temple, Water Temple from Tears still being the worst. So, in order, it's like from worst to best. It was like Water Temple, then Great Bay, then Jubby Jubby. I mean, to be fair, with Jubby Jubby, it largely depends on if it's the main Ocarina of Time or whether it's the Master Quest version. I will say I've always been more of a Master Quest Jubby Jubby person than a main quest Jubby Jubby. I've always thought, like, mainline Jubby Jubby Temple is kind of garbo. Regular. Yeah, I do like... I like Jubby Jubby from, what was it? The Master Quest Jubby Jubby? For being, like, the cow switches. So it actually is a unique mechanic where you have cow switches and you have to, like, use a slingshot to shoot cows. You have to use a slingshot to shoot cows to hit switches behind them. And then also, like, the fact that a lot of the mandatory rooms are now just completely optional. So I will say, I've always been more of a kind of Master Quest Jubby Jubby belly. Because I will say, even a regular one is absolutely garbage. I do not like the regular Jubby Jubby belly. Nice. Thank you. I'm gonna grab you. Oh, but it's ground got 9th. Surprised it got that low though. 9th, you say? I'm shocked it got 9th. I would have thought that Arbiter's Ground would have gotten at least a little bit higher, in my opinion. Because that's a good dungeon. That's a good dungeon. Like, between the Death Sword mini-boss fight, and the spinner being used to excellent usage in that dungeon, I'm actually surprised that they decided, oh yeah, like, it's not a good dungeon. Or at least it's not, like, up the top. I thought Arbiter's Ground personally would have been a little bit higher, because I see a lot of people talking a lot of good things about that dungeon, which I will say, it is a fun dungeon, admittedly. Cut through here. But yeah, what really surprises me, okay, got a different list. Yeah, because if you try to, like, put a link, you can, I think, put a space bar in between the actual website itself, and then it will accept it, because only moderators generally can post hyperlinks. Again, the reason why I have the settings that way though is because a lot of bots tried to put in links being like, oh yeah, like, you can get, like, more viewers through this link, and I just ended up blocking the links, mostly just due to spam. That's, like, the reason why, because people would spam bots would spam links, so I had to end up basically preventing it from being posted. I had to prevent that from being posted, because otherwise then, like, I would just hit your situations. S tier was Forest Temple, Arbiter's, Snow Peaks, and Ancient Cistern. Okay. I mean, Ancient Cistern, yes, I actually 100% agree with those options. I 100% agree with those options. Because I will say, I do really like... Well, you're a red chew jelly, so you're gonna drop some chew jelly. And one of it going through Skull Sword right now. Okay, I will say Skull Sword is definitely an overheated Zelda game, in my opinion. I think Skull Sword is actually really good, and the reason why a lot of people tended to just bash on it was simply because people did not like the fact that, oh, actually, get out of here, grab this, and you didn't even drop a joy pendant? How dare you? Is there anything? I think... Okay. Here's Johnny Bokoblin. Yep, just bashes through the wall. And probably not the smartest idea for me to continue. I may game over. Can I? I should... Oh, no. Got this. I have a copy of The Shining when I went to the Books A Million. Oh, like a novel or the movie? I will say, like, The Shining is definitely a classic horror movie. The movie. Okay. Can we? We can indeed. There's a novel. No, I don't think there's a novel. I don't think there's a novel. So you actually got... So you got, like, I will say, like, The Shining is definitely, like, a very good... It is a very classic. I see you. Back off. Smack. Pokemon movies. Yeah, there are definitely some Pokemon movies I really like. Okay, every single time I try to spin the stick, it doesn't put in the spin input. I don't understand. Huge Pokemon fan. Yeah, I think you... No, you don't. No, you do not. I almost got caught by you. Nice try, but not nice enough. But yeah, the Pokemon movie. I do like, what was it, the movie 2000? I think that was the first one I watched. And then I watched the first movie. So I do have a major soft spot for the Power of One. I think the Power of One was definitely one of my favorite ones. I also watched Pokemon the movie forever. Like Celebi ads. Oof, I know, right? Ads are not very good. Over here. Nope, you're not gonna come over. That's this area. Ew, virginity. Get away, Valorant. Yeah, Valorant is garbo. Valorant, yeah. Why does that game exist? Why does that game exist? Yeah, in my opinion, I do not like Valorant as a game at all. I think Valorant is just like one of those games that's like, it's very predatory. It is a very predatory. It is a very predatory game, in my opinion. Because they just use like... One thing I will never understand, why is it that whenever they make a new skin has to be essentially the cost of a full price game? I don't get it. That's just, you're just asking. Oh, wait. How do I... What am I supposed to do? I obviously can't... Hang on. Can I? Slowly. There's gotta be a way to get over there, right? And now I'm stuck. Actually. Oh! I forgot this was a thing. Never mind. I forgot. And now we can climb up. And there's a bomb up here somewhere. There we are. There it is. But yeah, why is it with Valorant that a new skin has to be the same price as a full-fledged game? That is just such an anti-consumer move. That is such an anti-consumer move that I will never forgive any dev for doing. There's something behind that one. Or perhaps not. But yeah, it's just... Valorant was just like... I don't get why Valorant decided to do something that was so obviously, like, anti-consumer. Now, I think we can actually go like this. So I think we can actually move these still. Yeah, there's like something you can do here. So you can just kind of like do this, pull this back, and then I think, and you can push that forward. Because there is actually somewhere in here where you can end up, drop down here, go in here, and you can crawl through here. Which is where like a bunch of rupees are. I saw the hole and I'm like, what do you do here? And let's be honest, I didn't even know that this is like a mechanic at first. Drop down here. Wait, then what is this hole for? What is this hole for then? Well, what we can do now, jump up and completely fail entire. Actually, we can go up here. Oh no. Oh, inside the Great Deku Tree, Ocarina of Time, Spirit Temple, yada yada yada. Can I? Have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? Inside a Deku Tree, Shadow Temple, Spirit Temple, Stone Tower, Tower of the Gods, and Sandship. Surprised that Stone Tower is not S tier. That's like the only, and also Sandship. Can I? Yeah, there's like friggin' rats. I'm gonna get absolutely ambushed, aren't I? Because the rats do attack you and I do not want that to happen. Actually, before I forget, I am going to save. I am going to save just in case. Just in case. Beeline it to the chest. Open the chest. Yeah, that way then if I end up getting a game over, I don't lose too much progress. That is compass. Nope. I saw that. And we have no key. We have no key. I knew that was gonna... Every single time I spin the control stick to do the quick spin, every single time I do this, to try to do the stick spin. Actually, you know what? We may as well. Let's continue. We're gonna start off at the beginning again. I knew that was gonna happen. Honestly, it's probably just much easier for me to just... Okay, from now on, I am not going. Get out of here. Get out of here. Do you guys... Are you gonna drop? No. No joy pendants. Like usual. Yeah, I think it's probably just simpler for me to... Quicker for me to just game over. To get all of my health back. Than it is to just simply end up going all the way back to Beetle's shop. Just so I can... see you. Gonna go like that. I don't know whether the color of the orb actually makes a difference in, like, what you can get. Not you. But yeah, surprised that, Choo-Choo. Surprised that, like, Sandship and Stone Tower are not S tier. I genuinely thought that they would be at a higher tier at least. Get out of here. Get out of here. I genuinely thought Sandship would probably be like S tier. There's a joy pendant. Because then like, you're gonna like, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Where is the height? I think the height limit is right here. I genuinely thought those dungeons would be higher. I wonder where Fire Temple ranks, though. Fire Temple might. Because I remember that Fire Temple is not exactly like my favorite dungeon in the game. I've always thought that Fire Temple was just like one of those like it's one of those B's Fire Temple. Really? Fire Temple in B tier? I in disbelief. Water Temple in Ocarina of Time. I mean, Water Temple in B tier. Okay, I can get behind that. Snowhead. Snowhead is the Majora's Mask one. Okay. I like Snowhead's boss, but the dungeon layout, yeah, it can probably leave a little bit to be desired. Dragon Roost is B tier. And in Forsaken Fortress, Forest Temple from Twilight Princess, then you got, well, from Twilight Princess, Temple of Time. Really thought Temple of Time would have been a little bit higher, but apparently not. Apparently not. Palace of Twilight, B tier, understandable. Then you got Skyview Temple. Interesting, yeah, Temple of Time is such an underrated dungeon. It's such a heavily underrated dungeon, in my opinion. How dare you? So annoying, you stupid rats. Lanera Mining Facility. I do like them ever Gust Bellows. And then you got Fire Sanctuary. I will say, like, there probably isn't really, like, a bad Skyward Sword dungeon, in my opinion. Come over here. I want your golden feather. Which I'm not going to get because it's gonna... Oh, it's just a rupee, never mind. I do like how they hide this single key in that dungeon net, like within the bird nests. That is complete genius. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I think it might just be easier to just do it this way. Man, trying to use a spin attack in this game can be so unreliable at times. Jump up here. Oh, Joy Pendant. Yeah, like the early game of this dungeon and oh, there's another. But yeah, like Lanera Mining Facility is a pretty good dungeon. I do like the Gust Bellows. I do like me the Gust Bellows. I like how with Skyward Sword, they made it so every single dungeon every single dungeon item you get is at least somewhat useful outside of the dungeon you get them in. One of my biggest gripes with Twilight Princess is that a lot of the dungeon items don't really have any use outside of the dungeon you get them in. So like, yeah, the spinner is a cool item, but in terms of like outside its combat purpose, what are you actually using it for? Aside from maybe getting 1 or 2 heart pieces. Like, yeah, there's like heart pieces you can get with it, but the matter of reality is that you're not really getting any mileage out of it either in combat or outside of getting those 1 or 2 heart pieces. That is why I think Twilight Princess, what they should have done is given it seized Dodongo's Cavern, Ganon's Castle, Ocarina of Time, okay, Woodfall Temple, Great Bay Temple, interesting, Wind Temple from Wind Waker, Goron Mines, the Lake Bed Temple, City in the Sky in C tier. So, that surprised me. Earth Temple, Skyward Sword, Sky Key. Honestly, and then they list all of the Divine Beasts. Why am I doing this? All of the Divine Beasts. I thought the Divine Beast would have been in D tier, personally. I'm actually kind of surprised it's not in D tier. Also, Where is the last enemy? There's a joy pendant. There you are. Get wrecked, nerd. I'm gonna stab you repeatedly in the booty cheeks. I personally thought that Divine Beast would have been D tier. There are people out there ranked D is inside Jabby Jabbies, inside the moon and gap. How is the moon D tier? How genuinely, ask me how the moon is D tier. How is the moon D tier? I will never understand. I mean, Gannis Tower should be at least C tier. Oh, there you are. It's just a plane. I mean, but what about like the mini dungeon sections? Do they not count the 4 mini dungeon sections? Do they only just like count the actual like grassy field section? Because if so, then yeah, I'm in D tier. Okay, understandable. But if you're looking at that, I don't know. Yeah, I'm confusion. Come on. Oh, well. Skip to the end. Friggin' man, can you come over here? I wonder. This is pre-tiers. Okay. I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna jump over here. Can you come back up, please? Don't. I knew that was gonna happen, and then you're gonna respawn now. You are one of the most, and they place you on the most which doesn't matter because all the tiers temples suck. I mean, I guess for me, Lightning Temple would be like the sole exception. And I fall into the lava again. This takes a full heart, doesn't it? It's got to be Wind Temple. I mean, Wind Temple is cool. Wind Temple's cool and all. Let's go. Get on here. Immediately make it. Let's go. Sickest need for a temple. Wind Temple. I mean, true. True. I guess. That is true. It's not just called Wind Temple. Oh yeah, it's like, isn't it like the Sky Arc? The mysterious like Sky Arc or something like that? Like, it's literally like a whole floating arc in the sky. Yeah. I will say, for a first impression, it's a really, really good dungeon. Like, it's a really good dungeon. I will say, like, I think there is genuinely a reason why, and Colgera. I will say, Colgera is easy, but I do like the fact that it's so unique of a boss fight, where it involves, like, the gliding and whatnot. I do like that. I do like me the Wind Temple. I think if I had to choose, like, one dungeon out of the 4 to replay, I would pick Wind Temple, mostly just because it gives the most convenient ability. They made Valu. I mean, Valu's kind of like the guardian of Dragon Rooster, right? Come on. Knew that was gonna happen. Damn, why is it? At least we can skip. Maybe he doesn't trust Link. I guess, I mean, for Wind Waker, I mean, it's just he's mad because, I guess it's misunderstood. Or he could be possessed. It could be like a possessed boss, kind of like something along the lines of the Seized Construct in Tears of the Kingdom, except that it can be freed. Because in Twilight Princess, there's like one character, like Virus. Virus is a possessed boss, and you have to like free him without actually like killing him, and then you have to keep the whole thing a secret from him. And then there's also like Blizzetta is the same situation. So like Blizzetta gets possessed, or at least kind of influenced by a shard of the Mirror of Twilight. You haven't played Tears? Really? I guess. Yeah, because like Virus is possessed by the Fused Shadow fragment, and then Blizzetta is possessed by the fragment of the Tears of Mirror of Twilight, which is what increases the. You didn't like Breath of the Wild. Honestly, I don't blame you. I think Breath of the Wild is just an open world game with The Legend of Zelda paint slapped on it way too big. That's my critique exactly. At least, in my opinion, with Tears of the Kingdom completely obsolete. Tears of the Kingdom, there is absolutely no way, no reason to play Breath of the Wild ever. Because Tears of the Kingdom is now a game that exists, Breath of the Wild, there's no reason to play it. You love Colgera? I like how there's like any motif of Wind Waker. Oh yeah, like Wind Waker has an S tier soundtrack. S tier soundtrack in my opinion. No, you don't. Give me this. Oh. So you love Colin? You like chillin'? Twilight Princess Colin. Oh, we do one. There it is. This gold necklace. That will be useful later. But yeah, like Twilight Princess definitely has like. I do like something. I do like how Link kind of does a bunch of like heroic deeds and is kind of recognized by other people as a hero. It's gotta be something. I do like. I think when my dad was talking about being strong, he wasn't talking about being able to pick up stuff. Yeah. Like, courage is not the absence. Courage is not the absence of fear, but it is acting in spite of it. So even if you know, if there are so many things like hinging on everything, like even if you're scared, as long as you stand up to whatever you are facing, that is courage. Courage will always be the, you know, acting despite fear. And yeah, as you can see, little grappling hook tutorial. I will say Hyrule made the courage motif to Hyrule Field. Oh yeah, I mean, I have not played Hyrule Warriors, but I am aware of the fact that like they did so much. They did so much well. I keep forgetting it's not jump. I do like. I think honestly my favorite weapon for Wind Waker is the grappling hook, just because of how useful it is. Even outside of a dungeon, you get it in. Like, oh, you know how you got like the Boko Barbers? You can farm items from enemies by just pinging them repeatedly. Skull Sword copy that. Yeah, I guess the whip. I guess the whip is kind of like a poor man's version of. And down you go. Oh, that was. It's so satisfying. It is oh so satisfying. You can do the final boss. You can grapple Zelda for hearts. Oh, can you? That's a which you didn't know. Surprised that that's a mechanic in the game. Anyways, that's the Bokoblins dealt with. Surprised that that's a mechanic. Anyways, I think we have to spin attack here. Go down like that. Yeah, even nowadays, we're still like, even nowadays, you can still discover mechanics that you never even knew about. You can still discover mechanics that you were just like, wait, that's a thing? Anyways. It even sounds beautiful on a violin and electric guitar. Oh. Come on. And there we are. Now, what a roll. Yeah, I am absolutely terrified of just kind of falling into lava. I've already game over twice. I feel like choosing hero mode may have been a little bit of a mistake. But again, I have committed to the idea. Actually, hold on. There is something we can do. Go like this. Does that. Can just turn around very slowly. And we jump. But yeah, like, Twilight Princess, there's a lot of, like, really good dungeons that a lot of people just don't like because of kind of, like, either the theming or the mechanic. I've always been more of, for me, my favorite Zelda games in order are a toss-up between Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and then Majora's Mask and Wind Waker are a toss-up. Then it's Skyward Sword, then Ocarina of Time, then Twilight Princess. Go like this. Come on. Yeah, with this Ocarina of Time over Twilight Princess. I guess for me, I played Ocarina of Time before Twilight Princess. So for me, personally, Twilight Princess felt a little bit too much like a rehash of Ocarina of Time. I will say, I do think Ocarina of Time's quality is a little bit more consistent compared to Twilight Princess. But then with Twilight Princess, the late game is really good, but I think the early game is kind of weaker overall. There's fire keys now. I will say, if Twilight Princess wasn't, like, too big, in my opinion, that's, like, also one thing why I put, like, Ocarina of Time. Yeah, that's also, like, the reason why I put Ocarina of Time, like, below something like Majora's Mask and Skyward Sword. It's just, it's too big nowadays. Like, Twilight, and also, like, with Twilight Princess, you can't skip the time of day. You cannot skip the time of day. The biggest thing is, like, the 100% completion aspect of it is so much worse. It's funny, because if you can skip the time of day, like in Ocarina of Time, dealing with the pose wouldn't be anywhere near as horrible. But because there is, like, no way of changing the time of day, you have to physically wait it out. Because you have to physically wait out the time of day, it makes the post-side quest an absolute nightmare. It makes the post-side quest an absolute nightmare to deal with. Because you have to, like, sit around doing nothing until it's nighttime for the post to appear. And also, like, the Poe lanterns. Yeah, I've always seen it similar to the Golden Sculptures. But at least with the Golden Sculptures, you can skip the time of day, so it isn't as bad as the Poe side quest in Twilight Princess. But also, like, the early game. I think, for me, the reason why I put Ocarina of Time above Twilight Princess more so is because of the infamous carriage side quest. I do not like the escort the carriage mission at all. Now, granted, I do like some of the mechanics they added in Twilight Princess, like the iron boots having magnetic properties. I think that's incredibly awesome mechanic that honestly I feel like the games should end up bringing back. Okay, the fact that I haven't put the grappling hook on R is going to be something that kills me, isn't it? Come on, Neo. Get over here. And we don't jump into lava. Thank goodness for that. I'm going to swap the grappling hook. I think it might not be a bad idea. But yeah, I do love the Zant fight, though. I do like how the Zant fight makes you use absolutely everything you've learned up until that point in the game. So, like, you're not just... So, it's not just, oh, you're only using the Master Sword. But you're using everything you've learned up until that point. So, you have, like, the Gale Boomerang, you have the Iron Boots, you have, like, the Claw Shot, the Zora Tunic. Yeah, everything you've learned up until that point in the game is gonna be used. Which is why I really like how they did the Zant boss fight. Do to jump over here. Is this another? Oh, this is another fairy. I know I said no fairies for this fight, but I don't care. I don't care. Anyways, boss fight. Got Valu's tail. I also do like this boss fight. How, you know how like the dungeon item is usually used to deal with the boss? They end up changing this up in a different way in Wind Waker. So you'd think, oh, use the grappling hook on Goma. Nope. You do not. You do this. This is how you do Goma. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna... Can I... Oh, that's apparently good enough. I do like... I may be one of the only ones to say I love the Howling Stones. I actually do as well. I think the Howling Stones... I do like the Howling Stones. I think the fact that they teach is optional, but it teaches you all of these like very special techniques is what makes the Howling Stone sections so enjoyable for me. But also like the fact that you have to like find where the Howling Stone is and then where you're supposed to go. And then also the songs as well. And what each song is. There's so many cool like all the cool references. I will say, probably one of the higher points in Twilight Princess for me, aside from the dungeons, aside from the late game dungeons. The late game Song of Healing for the first one. Oh yeah, there's like Song of Healing. Also, come here you. Now, I did not mean to use the third. Adds Big Garbo. Also, get here, you. Get out of here, Goma. I will say, to be honest, this is my favorite iteration of Goma. Because of the fact they actually make him different. They actually do something different with Goma. So, like, you don't attack him directly, at least initially. Like, even Twilight Princess Armor Goma, you still have to attack Armor Goma directly instead of using an attack that's not even aimed at Armor Goma. What were you gonna say? Yeah, like, this is my favorite iteration. Yeah, this is my favorite iteration of the Goma boss fight because you actually don't attack him directly. They actually do something unique where you have to use... Oh, Song of Healing. Yeah, I do like the Song of Healing. I do really like the Song of Healing. I'm a big Majora's Mask fan. And I do like the fact that they reference that in Twilight Princess. Like, as a Majora's Mask fan, that makes me happy. And then there's also like, there's like Requiem of Spirit, there's like Goron's Lullaby, there's like Goron's Lullaby, then you've got like, then there's like other songs as well. You got like Requiem of Spirits, you've got the Zelda the main theme of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time main theme was there. Yeah, I can definitely see why. Or Clocktown. I do like Clocktown's theme. Wish it was Clocktown's. Well, yep, Kamali. I heard everything from Medley. The Howling Stones. Yeah. Like Clocktown on the Howl. I wonder how they would do the Clocktown on the Howling Stones. I think that would have been really interesting. I think that would have been really interesting to see, though, to be honest. I do like the Howling Stone mechanics, though. Even if it does sometimes take a little bit of getting used to, you do get used to it, and it's, like, really fun. My favorite technique, in my opinion, is either the backslice or mortal draw. But then, like, the Dark Nut mini-boss... Oh, Hero, thank you. Oh, Hero, use the Wind God's Wind. Yeah, there is something we can access at the back now. But yeah. Yep, let's... learn the Wind's Requiem. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like, Twilight... Do we know what happened to Skull Kid after Majora's Mask? I mean, I think the Skull Kid we see in Twilight Princess is the same Skull Kid as in Majora's Mask. I mean, at least that's my headcanon. It could also be an entirely different Skull Kid. Because, like, I do like the Skull Kid puzzle in Twilight Princess. And the fact that you have to go through it twice, once as Wolf Link and then once as regular Link. I actually do like the Lost Woods of Twilight Princess a bunch. Mostly just because the fact if you take a wrong turn, it doesn't just dump you at the entrance. Anyways, we got access to Wind's Requiem. Get a nice breeze. Zephos, yep, God of Winds. Sanu Wind Waker. Yep, there is obviously another monument, but that monument is broken. But yeah, Cyclos miffed about his monument being broken. Yeah. So you need a bow to speak to Cyclos. I love the reference at the end of Majora's Mask. Yeah, like, the Skull Kid is the same one that Link taught Saria's song to. It is the same one he taught Saria's song to. So by using... Yeah, he taught Saria's song. Yep, Ganon sent those monsters to the place. Yeah, Saria's song plays it. Yeah, it's Saria's song. To reference the fact that Link ended up... To reference the fact... Also, can I...
Hey.
We cannot depart until wind blows the tower. Oh. Well, I guess we gotta manually... I will say one thing I do appreciate with Wind's Requiem is if you use it multiple times, it skips the chorus every single time. Because it would be super annoying to, like, change the song, and then every single time you change the song, you have to listen to the chorus every single time. Okay, where's our fish? Where's the fish? There we go. Oi! On it right there. Anyways, there you are. I don't know where you got your mitts on the sea chart you got there. It looks to me it's got nothing seas drawn on it. Pathetic, in fact. Almost an insult to call that thing a sea chart. Anyways. Let's get Arthur. Ballad of Winds also plays on the Howling Stone. Oh yeah, like, Ballad of... like Ballad of the Windfish. Fun fact, one of the songs in Majora's Mask for one of the side quests, you actually meet Ballad of Windfish. So yep, cave on the backside. No, the one from this game. Oh, Ballad of Winds. Oh yeah, the Ballad of Winds. Ballad of Winds Requiem or Ballad of Gales? Because there's like Ballad of Gales, there's Winds Requiem, and then there's like the main theme of Wind Waker. Which, fun fact, the two song, Ballad of Gales. Yeah, Ballad of Gales. So there is the main theme of Wind Waker is actually two parts. So you know the two songs that you teach Medley and the car to awaken them as sages? Yeah, both halves of those songs, both of those songs are actually the Wind Waker main theme, which is a really nice little bit of kind of like extra attention to detail. Earth God's lyric and Wind God's lyric are the theme. Yep, they are both the lyric. I do like how they kind of like, yeah, this is the theme. We see a fish. Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna quickly equip the that's not it. We want the bait bag. Yeah, I do like the extra attention to detail. You're gonna be there. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna throw out the bait. Anyways, it is time. We're gonna quickly open this up. Also, yeah, I think I should also probably mention that when people do kind of like, when kind of like chatters and viewers come in, it is very easy to forget to follow. It's very easy to forget following. Yeah, Twilight Princess's main theme. That is true. That is true. I do also like that the final technique is the Great Spin. The Great Spin, which you do at full health. I will say, I do like the magic armor in Twilight Princess HD more than the original because you have a much better rupee capacity. Because let's just say in the original Twilight Princess, your rupee capacity is not great, but then you do get more you do get more of a rupee inventory. I will say magic armor is only really useful if you are doing the cave ordeals, but then it's still it's still worth getting, and it's also still worth kind of buying out the kind of high class mark just to get the magic armor. And also, I do like how they don't just kind of like use the same Goron out. They use the same Goron design. Each Goron kind of has their own like unique design. I see a fish over there. But yeah, so like the Gorons, I do like how the mayor of Ordon Village's whole shtick of, oh yeah, I managed to beat the Goron leader. I managed to beat the Goron leader at wrestling. And then the little secret is that he used iron boots to kind of increase his weight. Because, I mean, yeah, he may be strong, but if he doesn't have the weight, it's just going to get steamrolled. It's just going to get steamrolled. Because you can't even get past, like, the first Goron without being knocked off. Like, you can try and stop him, but without that weight, you're getting pushed right back down to Kakariko Village. But also, the actual, what was it? The sumo minigame can actually be pretty difficult, though. I will say, I've never really been that good at the sumo minigame. Oh, there's Beetle's shop. We do, in fact, want to get some... We do want some more bait. Can I, please? Thank you. But yeah, I do like... the fact that, like, everything kind of eventually ties into each other. I also do like that it's not just Link trying to save the kingdom. There are other characters as well. Like you have, I think it's like, her name is Ashe, I think is the name. She's like the one who's trying to investigate the kind of the Snow Peak Temple. Or Snow Peak Mansion. Oh, sorry.
Bye.
And then you have like other characters. You have one who's got like the sacred golden chook. The golden chook. And then you have the character who's trying to like investigate the sky language. Also, Hidden Village. The Hidden Village. Probably one of my favorite themes. Probably one of my favorite themes in Twilight Princess. Where it's just kind of like a very Western theme. And then you have like the Bokoblins. It's like there's enemies. And it's like, it's kind of part stealth, but also part eliminate all the enemies. And then you revisit it later to play, kind of like say hello to all the cats. To get another heart piece. So can we put like that? Put that out. Because yeah, I do like the Hidden Village part where like Darbus ends up opening up the village. Because, and then you get given a charm which allows you to call Epona whenever you want instead of having to run all the way over to a kind of like a horse grass to end up being like, oh yeah, we gotta call Epona, we gotta use the horse grass. I do like that that's not the case. What's over there? Is that a ship or is that like a mining area? It's another... Oh, that's a, we can investigate this submarine. I don't see why not. But yeah, like, the Hidden Village, and then later, it kind of ties into learning about the city in the sky. He's got all of these guys. Gonna get rid of you. Yeah, we'll clear out this cabin. Poke you. Gonna... Getting rid of the mice is gonna be absolute pain, though. Get out of here, you. That's another one. Yeah, getting rid of the mice might be a little bit frustrating. Let's pick this up. Grab this. And there you go. Come on, man. Why is it every single time I try to spin the stick? Oh, the mice don't even need to be defeated. Never mind. We'll take the joy pendant. What does this give us? Oh. Oh, this is an... I didn't even know this is an empty bottle. Let's go. We will very gladly take that empty bottle. That was absolutely worth coming here for. But anyways, we are getting closer to another side quest that I'm very excited for. We have... There's this over here. Because there's a figurine side quest we can do that I'm super excited for. Also, can we... We were in range. Let's go. Anyways, this is 50 rupees. This is 50 rupees. But yeah, then you have like the Golden Cuckoo section. I do like how the Golden Cuckoo... And then you got like the parrot. So you've got like the parrot that sells you like the lantern oil and the potion that you can decide between. I think Twilight Princess, I will say, is not my favorite Zelda game. I will say it's still a good Zelda game, if I had to be brutally honest. it is still what I would consider. I mean, it is not Breath of the Wild and it's not Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom to me are not like Zelda games in the traditional sense. And oh, we don't get the green rupee.
Hey.
Anyways, the Forest Haven. Oh. Oh, it's already open. It may appear as though this is a great tree rising far above the ocean surface. Yep, we got the great Deku tree. It's interesting that, like, overall, like, yeah, you got the Deku tree. And the Deku tree, over time, like, the Kokiri have just gradually turned into the Kokiri. Like, from the Kokiri into the Koroks. Can we make it in time? We can. Anyways, off to here we go. This is the one area I want to reach ASAP. I don't know whether I did the figurine side quests in the original games. I don't think I did. Yeah, here we are. We have a figurine collection. Oh, wait. Have I already completed the figurine side quest? I hope not. I hope not, because if that's the case, then getting all those photos was just a complete waste of time. In this one is... Or maybe I think... Got this, you got this. Yeah, I think what happened was, in my previous playthrough, which was just kind of like when this game first came out, I must have gotten every single pictograph and made them all into a figurine. Yeah, I think that's what's happened, is that I've gotten every single figurine and I completely forgot. Yeah, I should have really just done a first. But if I did the first playthrough, I would have had to go out my way. I don't mind. I mean, if I completed this, then we can just go through all of these once I beat the game. So you got all of these, you got like Papa Ganon, you got Ganondorf. Yeah, it's like... I think I may have actually just gotten every single figurine on my first visit and just never realized, never remembered. Never ended up remembering. But alas, point in here, because I think it's already out there. Yeah, I think, yeah, I've 100%ed this apparently, because didn't I get like a, does that mean we go in here, because I think I got everything on my first playthrough. Yeah, we got like Windfall Island. Up here, you've got... Oh, that's an interesting touch. That's an interesting touch. So if you do not have... If you have not progressed far enough into the game, then you do not get the kind of... Well, Maggie's father is, like, only has the poor design and not the wealthy one. And then, who is this father? Mila's father. Mila's father. Mila's father does not have, like, the poor design. I didn't even know that. That's a fascinating touch that I've never seen before. Go in here. What's in here? What's in here? If I remember correctly... Oh, yeah. There's actually... What one is it? Is it this one? Not... Maybe ankle? Yeah, because there's like Tingle and then there's like two other fairies. But then there's another one, which I think is David Jr. I think this is the one. 17-year-old David Jr. set out to sea with dreams of finding the treasure of the ghost ship that is now deceased father once saw. He gets seasick quite easily. and was in such a state when he woke in the days on Tingle Island. Ankle told him that self becomes before wealth, and he's been working in the tower ever since. He really hates the uniform. This one, or is it Knuckle? Birthplace unknown, Carver. Knuckle is another of Tingle's younger brothers. He happens to be Ankle's twin. Yeah, so like, this collection was considered supposedly it used to bother him that this collection was considered complete, even without his figurine. This is the character. So there is actually a infamous side quest, which normally requires the Tingle Tuner, that ends up... Yeah, like the Tingle Tuner was required to find 5 Tingle statues, and then once you find all 5 of them, you go back to Tingle Island, and then this character, Knuckle, appears, and so in the original Wind Waker, his figurine was not necessary for 100% completion, but in the remake it is. And see, in the remake, there is absolutely no way to find out about the Tingle statues. In fact, there's absolutely no indication. This one, you know, King of Red Lions, Outset Island, favored hand left, Hero of Winds. Yeah, actually King of Hyrule, I mean, yada yada yada. Now Master of a Nintendo Gallery. This is the final figurine you get for collecting every single other figurine in the entire game, if you go out your way to collect all of them. So yeah, and then you got Carlos. So you can see, that manager guy is gone, you know. Yeah, he left one last figurine and took off somewhere. I have no idea where. He left your figurine in a vast ocean room on the other side of the wall. I have made every last figurine this world could possibly desire from me. I have set out into the world in search of new inspiration to guide my hands. That's what was written here. So I guess this means you're the new master of a Nintendo Gallery, aren't you? It looks like you'll be with us for a long, long time. Well, I'll be counting on you, buddy. I'll be here every day. Yep. Yeah, so I must have done this, like, years ago. I must have done this just years ago and just never realized. Anyways, I'm gonna drop down in here, and I'm going to make my way back to the Forest Haven. There is a fish over there we want to talk to. Go up here. Go up here. Quickly grab the all-purpose bait. Drop it down. And then fill up Forest Haven. And then once we fill that up... Yes, yes, we want to charted information. Let us open the chart. And let us get information on this map. The sooner we fill this up, the better. Just a wee bit north on Bomb Island. I sometimes see in the merchant's incredible girth of monstrous pack. Okay, so there's not even information on the Forest Haven. Yeah, because I think Bomb Island... Yeah, there's a whole, like, Goron trading sequence that I am not looking forward to. There's, like, it's a little bit of a god dang it. It's a little bit of a god dang it. But anyways, we are here. We are here. We are going to climb up. And I'm going to steal your book or jewel. What we can do now. Okay. How do I unequip items? Well, what I can do... How much can I steal from you? I'm gonna steal another, Okay, why is it? Get rid of you. I do like the grappling hook is still useful. I appreciate that. We go like this. Do the hook up here. Oh no. And we're done here. Good to get over it. Anyways, gonna try and get the Deku Leaf. The Deku Leaf. And then we'll try and reach the Forbidden Woods. Jump up here. Go like this. I see you over there. Drop down. Another one of you. What to do is defeat you. We get a blue rupee. Somehow failed to get the green rupee. Let me quickly grab it. So I forgot to hydrate Redream. Anyways, I'm hydrated. Yup. This arse of an octo. Climb up. Now, can I hook up here? I can. Jump down. Go in here. And here we are in a forest haven. A giant tree. And we know now. I'm going to quickly go up. Climb up. And eventually, we see the Deku tree. And then we also see these buggers. How many of you are gonna give me chew jelly? Oh, we got green chew jelly. Anyways, that Gobuware, could you be the legendary hero? Has the king at long last found a hero time? He stands there. What is the matter? Do you not speak the ancient Hylian tongue? So, you are not the hero of time. I must apologize. I was in error. I saw your clothing, and suddenly, I felt a longing for an age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. I am the guardian spirit of this forest haven, the Deku tree. I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of these foul creatures. Tell me, was it not the King of Red Lions, the bow who speaks, who led you to this place? Yeah, so it is true. Then you have come here because you have need of the pearl of the goddess. I see. I knew there was a reason the monsters had begun to congregate in regions around my wood. Now I understand it. He has returned. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks, little children of the woods, this traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease and show yourself. The game where the Koroks are nice and not a bunch of jerks. What do you call yourself? Aiki? Well then, Aiki, these are the Koroks, the spirits of the forest. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms. But when they came to live on the sea, they took these shapes. Now they fear people, but to me, they'll ever be my cherished little children. As it happens, you have come just in time for a ceremony that the Koroks hold but once every year. It is about to begin. I shall grant the pearl to you once their ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but if the ceremony is not completed soon, an ill fate could befall us. So let's begin. Are you ready, my children? Well, we are not. Oh, great Deku tree. Something terrible has happened to It is Makar. What is the matter, Linda? You and Makar are always late. No, it's not that, oh great dignitary. Makar fell into the Forbidden Woods. What? The Forbidden Woods? I told him to be careful, but still, Makar flew above the Forbidden Woods, and as he drew close to it... Foolish little Makar. Aiki, you have heard all this? The Forbidden Woods are right beside the hallowed island of our Forest Haven. These woods, the whole region is a vile place home to evil beasts. And now, it seems they've taken a child of the forest named Makar. Your presence here is no mistake, I deem. The King of Red Lions likely expects great deeds of you. It is why he brought you here. I am sorry to ask this of you. But can you go rescue Makar for me? Yep. With great dignitary. People cannot fly through the air. Yes. Thank you, child. You're right. It is not possible to enter the woods from the sea, is it? Iggy, I'll guess from your size that you are heavier than my current children. Yeah, I think we may still be able to solve this dilemma. You must use the item I shall start powering you and fly through the sky. And then he ejaculates the Deku leaf. And out comes a Deku leaf. He come to Deku leaf. Forgive me, Iki. Could you climb up to my crown and get leaf from up there? But we are not going to go over there quite yet. Because there's a shop we can visit. Hello, Saucepan. You seem to be in high spirits. As for me, I'm using the fruit of the forest to create potions. I'm called Hollow. I wish I could create a potion that would help you, Saucepan. But the ones I have here only seem to work on my fellow Koroks. I know! If you can somehow gain magic power, Saucepan, then you will surely need a potion that can replenish it. Then if I can get the right ingredients, I will be able to make a potion. I haven't seen any ingredients that help recover magic power here in the forest. If I had seeds from the flower moss of Forbidden Wisdom, maybe I can make a potion for you. I do in fact have seeds. Let us go. I'm gonna show you this. Oh, it's a Pokebaba seed. That's it. That's the kind of need. That would help you. I'm gonna use 4 of the seeds to create a potion. Yep, so 4 of these. This is a way that you get a blue potion. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna chuck 4 of the seeds in. Anjala Majala Shoy! And yeah, this is one of 2 ways in the game you can get a blue potion. It's ready. Here you go. So we got some blue potion. Yep, so this is basically heals all of our magic and health. So what we can do now, we got this. Where was it? Where was it? Not that. This. But yeah. We've gotten a blue potion in reserve now. We Koroks pass most of the days here away from our sacred forest haven, raising new trees to foster healthy forests on the many islands of the Great Sea. Today's the day we were to return to our home for our annual ceremony. The poor Makar. Please, Great Swordsman, please save a brother. Yep. There's gonna be pod here. And yet we just now spring bounce our way up. Eventually, go up here. We can hear. Here. Fly forwards. And eventually. Okay, one moment. Every single time. Slash ban. Every single time. Go here. Every single time. It's the same freaking butters. Say no to bots. Swordsman, over here. Please, you must fly from over here to here using a Deku leaf. That's what we do. don't know why I am... No. Now we can get magic vessels. Very good, Mr. Swordsman. You've already mastered using a dick or lift, but since you're so much heavier than we are, you can't fly very far, can you? How unfortunate. Yep. Onwards to the Forbidden Woods. Or at least the outside area of it. So we need to get there. Got an updraft. So what you have to do is we want to change it to a southeastern direction. Now, can we reach that without the updraft? I think we can. Let's try. Oh yeah, we can reach it easily. Got this. So now, got that. Leads over here. And now we wait for the updraft to come over. And once it gets around, we now jump. It's gonna give us an aerial boost. Got these pesky enemies over here. Okay, can I... Goodbye you, goodbye you. Is this one also gonna give us... Nope. We got most of our magic back. So here we are. Forbidden Woods. We have made it to the second dungeon of the game. Anyways, we will do the Forbidden Woods in the next Wind Waker stream. We'll do that in the next Wind Waker stream. Because it is getting a little bit late for me, and I need to have lunch as well. So just gonna have a quick look though, as to who is online. Oh, also, before I forget, don't forget to leave a follow. It literally is just one button press. A lot of people tend to forget to click the follow button. But again, every single follow helps. Anyways, oh, Dark Souls. Okay, let's read Desync. I really want to get into Dark Souls. Let's do that. But again, thank you everyone so much for watching, and until then, bye-bye.